Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honor to the Apostle of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. As you can see on the screen, copyright disclaimer claim. So, let me get into this. First, let me read this scripture. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust an enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not altogether been wiped away. In other words, this devil is the same old devil that he's always been. So, let's first go to this video here entitled Edomite Supremacist Group Seen Marching in D.C. holding Confederate flags during the 4th of July celebration, which was just a couple days ago. Yeah, you see all the police officers riding right behind them, just in case any jakes try to start something. Which leads up to this video. If y'all been following, what is it, Nolan Wells? That's the name of the so-called black guy, the Jake, the Israelite that's with these Edomites. And the reason for this video, you know, and a lot of people had something to say on this video. Like I said, copyright disclaimer claim. I'm gonna play a couple minutes of this video. And no, I don't make any monetary money or anything off this video. So
now, what has angered many who have been following are the questions. What happened to Nolan, and why did his group of friends, seen pictured here, leave him if they came together? Now, part of this unfortunate story, race appears to be a large part of the conversation, as many are pointing out that Wells looks to have been the only black person in his friend group. D.L. Hughley would take to a social media page to share an update on Nolan's body being found before it was identified, and he would sound off by zeroing on Nolan's friends, who according to reports have not provided any key information. Hughley would go on to say, they don't remember anything, fuck out of here, and why are they not in custody? Now, as mentioned, it is unclear as to what took place at the time, but many black users would take to social media and express their reaction in relation to the news.
come on now.
You feeling bad about your on? With me, like I you here, I'm taking you home. You guys don't live for that shit. Popular opinion, right?
Let me play this woman's point of view.
I'm saying to
Right. And this is coming from, the devil herself, you know, don't trust them. They saying don't trust them. But then you fast forward to this Edomite here, which I do want to play too.
Country that we live in, it's going to be hard for them to be prosecuted. So let me get this right. Nolan Wells, an 18-year-old kid, goes missing at Horn Lake. And all y'all want to talk about is how, oh man, you're the black kid, don't go out with nothing but whites. Y'all somehow turn this incident into a racism controversy. Yet again, y'all have sick, disgusting comments in every comment section, while this mother and this father and these friends that went out on this boat are losing their shit because this boy's missing.
And that's actually a lie. Their friends haven't came up to make no statements, nor the parents of their friends. And the friends, like D.L. Hughley said, don't know nothing. They left without him. But he's like, oh, y'all gonna come up with all this racist shit. Fucking devil, man. Lest you forget, which I brought this article up, video shows Edomite teens push black boy into farm equipment and brutal attack, but sheriff claims it wasn't racially motivated. And if you remember this from from late last year, when this one black dude went to a barn party with his white friends, the other Edomites that he didn't know, started talking shit to him. And they tried to push him into a wheat grinder. Luckily, he made it out of there. However, the fact that he went with his white friends to a white barn party, or Edomite friends with it to an Edomite barn party, being the only Jake, and they beat him up and wanted to push him into a wheat grinder. But he went with his Edomite friends, and his Edomite friends didn't do shit. The article says that it was some black dude that came and cooled everybody down. Some other Jake. Where do it say? Shit. And then on top of that, because you can read the article if you want to. That's the whole article. You can read it if you want to, pause it or whatever the hell. But yeah, so they say it wasn't racially motivated. And then they said it was a black dude in behind the camera. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. That was just another Edomite. And it was like, nah, man, if you see the video, you'll know. But yeah, this is Esau's MO. And then Esau will try to play innocent. That's what these devils do. And just like in this, no Edomite was charged. These are his friends. None of them was charged. None of them didn't know shit when he disappeared. They didn't look for him. They just came back. He's missing for 2-3 days. They don't say shit. But they his friends though. His whole group of friends. They went back home, didn't say shit. He's just missing. 2-3 days. And they find his body washed up. All Edomites at a boat party. But Esau is innocent. Nobody's charged. Nobody knows shit. Same as this. If they'd actually been able to throw him into that wheat grinder, nobody charged, nobody knows shit. And it's not a hate crime. It's like, wow. Wow. Slovakia. But that's what brings us to the scripture of this video again. Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy. That's the whole point. Never trust thine enemy. For as like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. His wickedness will not be wiped away. And you see these devils, they mask and shit marching on Washington, D.C. for Edomite supremacy, which destroyed their country. But who are they going to blame it on? Jake. So, hey, you Jakes better wake up, man. Yeah, you gonna keep on trusting these devils, and these devils gonna keep on killing you, and saying it's not racially motivated. I'm gonna end it there. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work of truth, sincerity. Till the next time, Shalom.